Let's start with your reading, Sagittarius. Today, we're going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future. And then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. Okay. All right, you have some major cards over here, and this combination with the Sun and the Devil right behind it is a little concerning to me, but thank God that's in the past, so we'll see what that's about. As the main energy today, we have the Queen of Cups. There is something here that you have tried to be patient with. It's as if something or someone kept giving you good reasons to leave, good reasons to move on. But up to a certain point, you try to stick around, to be loyal, to be understanding, because you might have thought that things could have improved eventually. You are giving something or someone time here. You're giving them your time. And there is definitely something you should know about this overall situation, given the messages that are coming up in your reading. So let's see what this is about. First of all, in the recent past, the Sun and the Devil. The more I get, the more I want. There is someone here who was in your life at that time and who had the tendency to bring a lot of instability and uncertainties in your environment. But the tricky thing is that it didn't feel like it. It didn't look like it. They masked this energy with the Sun, with happiness, with anything that you might have wanted. But behind it, we see this one, which is definitely not a good sign. We see someone who might have had a very addictive type of personality, stemming from the fact that they were in constant search for gratification. Whether it was physical gratification, emotional, it made them behave in ways that drove you crazy. But with that Queen of Cups, potentially times you try to justify or overlook those issues. We'll see what you should know about this previous energy as soon as we clarify. In the current energies, the Magician and the Ace of Swords. It looks like recently you decided to give up on them. With the Ace of Swords, you are cutting someone out of your life because you don't feel that you can do anything else at this point. You've tried everything you could have tried, and the only thing left to do is to walk away. There is something unexpected in this person's reaction that you are thinking about right now, or that you're going to see something that might catch you by surprise. So we will see what this is about. But overall, you're ready for something new. You're ready to find happiness again, real happiness this time. In the near future, Four of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It looks like someone is determined to say something, to do something, because they think that the situation is not over yet. I don't think this is you, Sagittarius, but we'll look into it as soon as we clarify. For now, I just see someone blindly re-entering a situation, trying to come back home, trying to come back to this, regardless of how it makes them look to the other person. Someone has a lot of questions and they don't care about the potential rejection. They just want to come in and make you believe in something you don't believe into anymore. We'll see what this is. Sorry for my voice. I don't know why today is a little weak. So let's start clarifying, and let's start with your recent past. Three of Wands, the Chariot, and the Five of Swords with the Six of Cups. The more I look into that situation, and especially that person, the more I see someone who wanted to escape reality, wanted to escape their own mind in a way. Often addiction and instability comes from a major lack of confidence. Doesn't matter what this person showed on the surface, because in fact we see the Chariot right here. Someone determined, someone who knows what they want, who doesn't wait for the other people to give them the green light. They just go for it, as we see right here in the near future. But deep down, with this Five of Swords instead, we see someone who always felt very insecure. Even when it came to you, Sagittarius, this is someone who falls in love like they're about to lose you. Someone who takes a risk already knowing in their mind that they're going to fail. Overall, there was too much on you, Sagittarius. You wanted to help. You wanted to be understanding. But one thing is to help, and to help someone who knows that they need help. And one another thing is helping someone who doesn't think they need help. You were the only one fighting this battle. And this is definitely not a battle that you should fight alone. So it might have been really hurtful eventually to realize that you were giving more than what you were receiving. And when you got the confirmation of that, I am sure that you've seen the real energy behind that Sun card. Now, let's see what's going on in the present, what you should know about the current energies. King of Wands, Two of Cups, and the King of Swords. Look at this, Page of Pentacles. Right here, we have someone who's trying very hard to make you believe something that it's not the reality of things. The King of Wands is hiding behind this King of Swords. Someone who has a lot of passion, a lot of love, but they hide it behind the Swords energy, thinking that they have to protect themselves, they cannot feel too much. You know, this person has tried as much as possible to act in a way that made you believe that at the end of the day, they didn't really need this connection. And I say this because they were often putting themselves in a position of losing you. And they barely showed any regret, ever, honestly. But now that you're walking away, there is something surprising. I see that this person is upset. They are hurt, as if you're doing something wrong and giving up on this. Maybe you try to talk to them, try to at least leave things in good terms, but they seem upset and distant. Once again, you're trying to give them time with that Queen of Cups. But you need to understand that instead, it's time to focus on yourself, Sagittarius. Time to invest that energy into yourself, into your own journey. Let this go for now. And let them fix their own issues. This is not yours to fix anymore. And if it's going to come back at a later time, you might want to look into it again. But for now, you should put yourself first in your priorities. We see that their idea is very different. With that Two of Cups, they still want to make this happen. But you need to understand what's best for you this time, not what's best for the relationship, okay? So let's see what's going on in the near future. Let's clarify this energy. Seven of Cups, Temperance, Four of Pentacles, and the World. I knew it. Absolutely, Sagittarius. This is definitely them coming back full speed, like a train traveling at the speed of light, thinking that nothing is going to stop them, thinking that eventually you are going to say yes. Potentially, this is something that has happened before. They would disappear or act not interested, and then they would come back and you would quickly say, sure, let's try once again, but not this time. You need to be careful right here, because on one hand, this might feel flattering, but at the same time, this is someone who mostly chases what they cannot have. You remember the addictive personality we were talking about? They cannot let go of what they cannot have. And they often obsess over the next best thing. And you already know this, Sagittarius. Today it's you. Tomorrow it might be someone else or something else. Now, the question is this what you want? Is this what you want for yourself, Sagittarius? Is this what really makes you happy? Do you want to restart this cycle and then find yourself here once again, sometimes in the future? These are questions that only you can answer. And as usual, the cards show you the map. They don't tell you exactly what is going to happen to you. It shows you the possibilities, but then it's up to you deciding to walk one way or the other. But what I can help with is looking into this crossroad and see where it would take you if you were to decide to walk in one direction or the other, at least that. So let's keep going with the reading and let's see what's coming in and how your journey would evolve if you decided to give this person another chance, or if you decided to fully walk away from them once for all. Also, let's see what else you should expect in the next few months ahead. What do we have here? Three of Cups. Again, we see a reconciliation here, or at least an attempt for a reconciliation. So let's keep going with the message and let's see what else you should know about your current path. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box, Sagittarius. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live 45-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Sagittarius. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the Two of Swords reversed. And I definitely felt that this was going to be a complicated decision to make. You might not think so right now. You might think that you want to just push them away and forget about it. But when you find yourself at that crossroad, clearly you will be conflicted in between what your mind says and what your heart says. But also, there is a surprise over here. You think you might find yourself at a crossroad, but what you don't know, what you cannot see yet, is that these two paths you have in front of you are actually going to merge at some point along the way, and eventually you have only one destination ahead. So it's very important to see what this is about in order to understand how perhaps to save you some time and get straight where you are going to get anyway. Also, the Two of Swords reversed talks about you're about to see this person's true colors. You're about to see something you haven't seen before. And so let's keep going with the reading and let's see what all of this is actually about. First of all, let's clarify this crossroad and let's see what exactly you will have in front of you, what you'll have to decide from. Let's clarify this Two of Swords reversed. Ooh, the Tower right there. Two more. Oh my God. This is actually way more powerful than I thought originally. And it explains why the card is coming up reversed. Because there is something right here that you were not expecting to see, that you're going to ignore, but that it's going to stick with you until you make your final decision. So first of all, with this Four of Cups, we see exactly you trying to...